What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Houston Texans franchise video. Today we have a very interesting video that I want to start off interestingly, and we're going to do that by hearing me out and listen. Trade deadline's coming up. We have some players that maybe or may not be in the market. Bubba Dub has not decided yet, but one person has miraculously requested a trade from this team, and that is Kenyon Green, who Howie Morrison just got the starting job over Kenyon Green, and Kenyon Green's like, I want to be traded. 23-year-old. He's very solid. His run block's 81, 76 pass block. Pass block finesse could be a little bit better, but he just doesn't do it for me. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, he just doesn't do it for me. I know that might sound crazy, but I don't know why, but he just doesn't play well at the left guard position. Whenever you try to run behind him or towards him, he just does not pull fast enough. So we went ahead and sat him for Howie Morrison. Now we find ourselves running towards the right side or like through the middle between the center or the left guard. But the hole always seems to be there between these two right here. So it is a little interesting that I mean, we need to basically make a few moves so we can get some of the right players working. And I think that Kenyon Green would be one to go. And then, yeah, you look at this defense, and we're developing great. Two superstar players, Monty Osgood, Tim Mooney's up to a 76 with Morale. Brandon Shepard's not really playing the role that we wanted him to. Doesn't even have a single sack. But Zach Terrell leading the team in sacks pretty easily. But I think that we'll try Don Reedy back out at the rush right end. I think that we can keep alternating between these guys, and whoever kind of just puts up the better numbers will get the job. But Jalen Petre's still hurt for 3 more weeks. And Verone McKinley was kind of a liability, so we're going to try the rookie Eric Thompson out there. Afitu Melifonwu could move to free safety, but I'd rather try out some of the other guys there. Interior's fine. So, I mean, we'll see what we can get cooking up with other teams, see if we can get any calls for Kenyon Green or anybody else today. And if not, we might see some moves by the trade deadline. And this is the only deal I think I'll make today. It's just a small one that kind of goes under the radar. Thomas Booker, he doesn't play for us and has a chance to play for someone else. And, I mean, he's good and everything. He's young. Andy Isabella. Anything to move Rashad Curtis up. I mean, he's already better than Andy Isabella anyways. But Andy Isabella is not useful at all. We signed him as a return guy. We have Rashad Curtis now. So we just get a fifth this year. And I think that works for us. And we'll go ahead and shine Rashard Lawrence. Nothing crazy. Just someone to fill out for Thomas Booker the rest of the year. Not looking for an impact player. Someone that won't play. Just as a backup. Strictly backup player. And my hair is doing some weird shit. And we can finally get into weekly strategy here. Maybe we just have to choose defensive plan right here. And their quarterback is still Mac Jones, so I'm not too worried. I think, yeah, we'll try to defend the outside run. I think that we've been good on the inside run. And apparently Dameon Pierce is #1 in the league in rushing touchdowns. Having a Jamal Williams type season. We'll try to run inside. I think that's kind of been our plan. Is to kind of stick to the run with this rookie quarterback. I guess both rookie quarterbacks. We'll try to intercept Mac Jones once, allow 24 points or less, 300 plus offensive yards, and no sacks allowed. I think those are all pretty reasonable, and we'll go ahead and start training. I'm not going to be worried about too many like health issues with the whole split pads and split reps because I mean everybody's already doing the split reps. So I think we're still getting full pads in, so that's fine. I did not see an injury, but I didn't really look at that part of the side. I didn't really look at that side of the whole chart. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the game. And everyone is ready to go, including that guy right there, Eric Walker, our rookie quarterback. And I try to sling some up. We're looking for an impressive game from him. If not, I'm not scared to put Lucas Hicks in at halftime. Or even before that, if we see like 2 picks in the first quarter, he's done. I'm sorry, he's out of here. But we're ready to smack down here at home. We're in NRG Stadium. We have some advantages. We are 4-2. I'm not sure what the New England Patriots were. I'm pretty sure they might be 3-2. They might have already had their bye week. So, week 7 kicks off, and Rashad Curtis going to try to bring one out. Glenn Derby, our fullback, sucks at blocking, by the way. We'll look at the quarterback, Eric Walker's stats. Remind you, he is a rookie, and I'm horrible at the video game. All right, so when you see these stats, don't be too blown away. 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns, 7 INTs. In 6 games, 7 ITs, does pretty much blow. But um, we'll try to get this run game going early, honestly. I think that is the only way we beat this team is if we can get outside, make a good run. And Damian Pierce does just that, running for 24 on his first carry. Is that Kyle Duggar getting him down? James Cook onto the field now. He's been solid all year long. Hasn't really been too big of a factor. Eric Walker misses his first throw. But I don't know. We're going to be curious to see how this team can play right here. I'm going to roll across and out. I'll try that right there. Nothing doing right there. It is just 3rd and 10. This is what happens when we try to pass the ball here. This is kind of our pass game. It's just very bad underneath. Trey McBride trying to make something happen from underneath. Does get 13 on the play right there, and I'm happy to have Trey McBride. He's been good for us so far. Looking like we might run here, but we don't. We'll try to get Jahan Dot. What the fuck? I can't with this game, dude. Not this early. It's not even my fault. It's not even the quarterback's fault. I threw a good ball. It was inside leverage. I went for secure catch so no one else can really bat that away. And it just doesn't work, I guess. I guess you just can't do that on all Madden right there. But it'll count as an interception towards Eric Walker, unfortunately. And, I mean, nothing else we can really do about that. Christian Harris using his, I think, enforcer. So Jonnu Smith should be decently tired right now. Christian Harris is one stud of a linebacker. And, I mean, we'll see what Damian Harris can do on his first carry. They'll give him the first down right there, but Zach Terrell will be able to bring him down before he gets too many yards right there. 9 touchdowns on the season is pretty good, if I had to say, in 6 games. Or even 5 games in their eyes, because I think that they might have already had their bye week. This one could be a run right here. Just look to do something. Mac Jones is throwing a ball through the middle of the field. I'm not sure if he meant to throw that one down or if he was under pressure or whatnot and what so. I don't know. That is all up to him to decide. Number 1 here, I'm pretty sure that is a auto-generated guy. We'll make a good play on the ball right there. Jeff Okudah had the tackle. Christian Harris will get an interception. It's thrown right to him. Reverse field. He'll try to get outside. Number 27. I think that might be the running back trying to get him. But, yeah, Christian Harris has been so good at getting interception, especially when they're thrown right to him. So whatever that's about, I don't know. But we'll try to get going here in this passing game. It was a bummer last play, I know. Last play that we ran. But, oh my god, wide open Nico Collins down the field. What a throw and catch. Just finding him early and getting the ball to him. I mean, I guess that works right there. Nico Collins with just not getting blocked or guarded or anything. Damian Pierce moves forward for about 3 right there. I was concerned about a bloody nose, but obviously I don't have that. Might look at Jahan Dotson here if nobody drops back into coverage. And this one will just be picked up by Jawan Bentley. Yeah, it's just not working out. I'm trying to force it. I won't lie. I'm trying to force it into Jahan Dotson's hands. I cannot talk. Sounds like I have some sort of speech disorder. I promise you I don't. And, yeah, I mean, our defense right now on the run is so good. -2 yards. Trayvon Diggs has been better as of late than he was at the start of the season. He's still allowing quite a bit of receiving yards and receptions, and that's fine. I mean, I guess it's okay, but, I mean, whatever. We'll find... Who is that? Is that Mike Evans? That's right, he's on this team. I forgot about that. Mike Evans wearing the number 3. Number 27 in the backfield. I'm not quite sure who that is. We'll try to guard whoever gets this catch just fine. We do. It'll be 4th and 2, and this one's kind of just been a defensive showdown. And due to some bad decision making and some bad throws and a couple of interceptions here in just the first quarter before it's even over, Lucas Hicks is in the game now, throwing an absolute dime to James Cook, who will move up the field with all of his speed. First pass goes for 28 yards. Not bad. Not a bad start at all. And I think that Lucas Hicks can really get it going. I mean, they're playing the run fine and everything, but we'll try to fit this one into Justin Ross right there. Do have that one as well. Switch to the other side now with a slip screen. Try to get this one out in front of James Cook, who might have been brought down a little bit controversially with the face mask here. It is a face mask. He will go down easy and draw the flag there from Kyle Duggar, trying to do something there. But Jahan Dotson, I see, will be in the end zone as well. And I like that one as best as I can. Jahan Dotson in the end zone. Lucas Hicks throws a great ball, getting it there. I think Lucas Hicks has a chance to do something great. Obviously, we've seen him perform time after time. He's been in the game a lot, and Eric Walker just doesn't do that. I don't know why, but Lucas Hicks, whenever he's out there, the team just performs a little bit better. And now another drive on defense here, and Christian Harris will track him down, but Tim Mooney will get there before he does. Tim Mooney's been super solid whenever he's on the field. He doesn't play as much as he did in the first, like, 3 games of the season, but whenever he plays, he's an absolute dog. And Trayvon Diggs has acrobat, and he doesn't make that throw. Pick artist, anything to make that catch right there. I guess it is Mike Evans with those strong hands, but you just can't. I mean, you can't let that happen. He's playing such good coverage and everything, and Tim Mooney will allow that catch right there. Catch and run for 6 yards. And, yeah, I mean, they're moving up the field pretty jolly right now, so we're going to have to try to stop them, whether that's with a sack or something, I don't know, but Christian Harris will run after him from behind. I mean, Christian Harris is such an athlete, and we're just looking to exploit that. The defense just doesn't know how fast he is and how useful he really can be. So if we could try to get some more hit sticks, that would also be great. As it'll kind of crush everything that they've got. Big hole on this side of the field. No one can catch up to Kareem Hunt playing in this dual threat backfield with both Kareem Hunt, obviously, and Damian Harris. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit rough. We'll try to play a little bit of man coverage, a little bit more man coverage, as it isn't so strong in the whole running game, man coverage. But I think that we should be fine to stop the run if we just do a bunch of stuff like this. And Trayvon Diggs will have an interception. We will return it. This one we could definitely get past the 20. Get to the 30 and run out of bounds. Maybe even a late hit there by Hunter Henry. But yeah, we did our job. We got into the backfield. We made some pressure. And we made it felt for sure. Throwing an interception, just lobbing it up to Trayvon Diggs, which was interesting. But Nico Collins needed to make a better block right there. Dameon Pierce had his first run for 24, and since then we've only ran the ball twice, trying to figure out the passing game. And I think Lucas Hicks has done just that. He has come in and thrown a few great passes, so they might have to watch the pass a little bit more, and that might leave an opportunity for Lucas Hicks to just come out and throw an absolute strike. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. I think this one will just be thrown away. For his first incompletion, though, just to be highlighted. I mean, guys on the left side of the field, we might have numbers and blockers, and we can get up the field, and James Cook does do just that. 12 yards on his first carry. Looks like we can run the ball at will against this team. We will try with Glenn Derby as a leading blocker. Dameon Pierce will sweep kind of behind him, and Howie Morrison will get out in front and try to make a block. Can't quite get there. Perhaps Kenyon Green could have. I kid. Nico Collins might be open on a little bit of an out route there, so I'm going to put him on it. Nothing really doing right there. Trying to get it to Jahan Dotson, but it just didn't happen. I think our wide receiver 1 targets are finally going up. I think that we can get this one to James Cook. Can he reach for the first down? They're going to call it 4th and inches. And we will run the ball right at Judon and just cut up the field. And James Cook, look at him breaking a big one just up the middle of the field. Goes for another 13 yards. He's a little bit winded. I would not be surprised to see some Dameon Pierce here. I think that we can try to, I don't know, do something here. as that might be the best opportunity we have. Trying to get it to Dameon Pierce. Lucas Hicks is a magician in the pocket. I mean, he's got enough speed to get away from the blitzers, but also has the accuracy to get that one off for 10 yards on Dameon Pierce on what looked like a very broken play right away. And James Cook up the middle of the field, good for another 6 yards right there. Bring Dameon Pierce in, try to really bull over this defensive line with our offensive line. Running towards Howie Morrison, and Dameon Pierce unfortunately met by the superstar linebacker Burris. And I think that we just have one of the best power backs in the game. Dameon Pierce is just pure power, and we've seen it time and time again that he can just punch extra yards in, and I think that might be the case here. It might try to be what we're trying to do. Couldn't quite get there. 7 attempts here in just this first half. Yeah, we'll try it one more time, and I'd be happy with points here anyways. And Dameon Pierce fighting forward, gets yards. Go ahead and spike that thing in the end zone. Dameon Pierce, touchdown. So far, our team has been a force to be reckoned with. We've been getting all of our stops on first down, or I guess all of our stops whenever we need them. But Kareem Hunt makes a good catch and run right there. But Mac Jones' 2 interceptions kind of even us out because of our rookie quarterback, Eric Walker, if you guys don't remember, had his 2 as well. So Trayvon Diggs will go ahead and try to make a good play on Allen Lazard, who we struggled against last year. He was on the Browns, and we really struggled against Allen Lazard. The coverage was just not there. And Derek Stingley Jr. needs to make a play right there. We saw him inching up there and almost catching Mac Jones off guard. Couldn't quite get there, though. We will use Kevin Waldo, feels like, for the first time this whole entire cycle right here. And, I mean, he'll be tripped up and finally brought down. Max Work going over to make a play. I think that's Max Work. I could be wrong. But, yeah, hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. I can't remember who gets ball. I think that the New England Patriots get the ball at half. So, yeah, I don't know. Did not mean to switch off right there, but, I mean, coverage is good. And we'll use the superstar ability we have on Christian Harris. It's kind of, I think it's Deflator, or what is it? It is Crusher. So it creates heavy fatigue and more likely to fumble with, oh my goodness. And that's why we have Acrobat right there. That is the reason. Trayvon Diggs jumps in front right here. Absolutely tearing up this offense right now. Mac Jones struggling. And can that throw actually be made? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Lucas Hicks putting on an absolute clinic. This one will be reviewed. Hopefully it's not brought back. It shouldn't be. This one will stand. And what a freaking play by Lucas Hicks and his wide receiver 1, Jahan Dotson. They are something special for sure. Pressure got there quick, and Corey Weston will be there to try to move, but couldn't quite get there. Go ahead and run 4 verts, and we'll call on our wide receiver 1, Jahan Dotson. It's thrown perfectly. Jahan Dotson into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Jahan Dotson simply just burnt his man. And, I mean, a great throw from Lucas Hicks. I like what we're seeing out of Lucas Hicks for sure. Pocket presence is great. He's well aware. He makes great throws on the run. I mean, he's everything we wish that Eric Walker was, but isn't, unfortunately. And trying to go make a play is that the 3 interceptions Mac Jones has thrown has been the absolute, I don't know, absolute denominator in this one for sure. Trying to leave that Kareem Hunt kind of open right there. And, I mean, we're trying to leave the route open just so he has a check down, but he just didn't take the check down. Understandable, you can't really check down in these sort of situations for sure, but, I mean, we'll try to play other things first. And Trayvon Diggs kind of shaken up right there in the middle of that one. Not shaken up, but kind of misconceived. His conception was a little bit off. I don't know how else to explain it. He was a little confuzzled about that one. That one was a good synonym. And wide open, just finding a hole in the zone. And just like that, they're in field goal range. They can move the ball at will whenever they're not turning over the ball for sure. That's what this defense really thrives at, is getting the getting the turnovers, but other than that, it is just, oh my God, 3 interceptions alone for Trayvon Diggs. This is why we signed him. Right here, this is the reason we have 3 interceptions, also have 3 timeouts and a chance to go ahead and get more points on the game. I don't see why we're not trying to take advantage of this. I mean, we've seen play after play just get there, and it's a good throw and catch. Justin Ross right there. Lucas Hicks has been something special for sure in this time he's had on the field, and I'm curious to see what he can keep doing. Trying to throw a big one up to Jahan Dotson. That one will unfortunately be knocked away. Do we want the guaranteed first down, or do we want to take a shot? And I mean, I'll take the guaranteed first for sure. I think that is only safe and get up the field. I really was wishing that linebacker was way slower than that. We would have had a chance to go for quite a bit of yardage right there if we could have outran him. But did a good job of staying with. And I mean, 17 seconds. We're gonna have to start taking shots down the field for sure. And I think it starts with a Jahan Dotson. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my God, Lucas Hicks is the franchise QB. How do you say he's not at this point? Oh my goodness, he's putting on a clinic. And nobody's going to be open. He'll just throw this one away. We'll take points out of it, though. We will get the field goal chance right here. No wind and NRG, of course. So we'll just try to put this one up here with Cade York. This one is up and straight down the middle. You've got to be kidding. I mean, Lucas Hicks, a 67 overall. He's not even that good, but he's that good. Mac Jones will take a knee, and we'll go ahead and look at the teams at halftime. And in Detroit, Indianapolis, and Detroit right here. Interesting showdown, low scoring first half. Michael Pittman Jr. has one right there. But Jonathan Taylor having a huge day. 7 rushes, 111 yards, and a touchdown. Really that Colts offense relying on him. Tua Tagovailoa, nothing over exaggeration there, but over whatever. Over surprising, over what I'm looking for a word that I can't find. In New York, you have Los Angeles. Matt Stafford throwing for a good game, 50% completion percentage, 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both of them to Allen Robinson. Zach Wilson had 162 yards and a touchdown. Very good stuff. But I mean, we can have a chance to talk about our game right there. I mean, let's look at the stats really quick after just the first half. Oh, look at player stats, and I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go to the Texans here. And it's been Lucas Hicks' show for sure. 2 touchdowns, 206 yards, only on 4 incompletions, and all that just on 12 completions overall. Dameon Pierce been rushing for 6.5 per carry. James Cook has gone for 10.3. Receiving, Jahan Dotson. Nothing needs to be said. Jahan Dotson is the clear wide receiver 1. It's kind of a breakout game. I don't really know who's going to make the thumbnail of this one, honestly. It could be Trayvon Diggs. It could be Jahan Dotson. It could be, most importantly, Lucas Hicks making it. And, I mean, our backup quarterback's the franchise QB. I think that's got to be said. I think that he has easily come out and been better than Eric Walker has ever flashed to be. Lucas Hicks has been nothing but greatness, right? But Eric Walker is our pick, and we've got to look out for him, obviously. Very tough situation that you're in. Oh my God, and we just missed that right there, and it's going to be a problem because it's Allen Lazard. Derek Stingley Jr. can't quite track him down. Be the first touchdown here for the New England Patriots, and good thing is we'll get a chance to see some more of some Lucas Hicks. They are going for 2 here. A little bit confusing right here. Eric Thompson we use to kind of facilitate right here, and this one just throwing a good pass outside, and it's 2-point good. It's 8-24. And yeah, it's weird to feel confident in the pass game for sure. Like, it's just not something we're used to, but it's something that we're going to have to get used to, as Lucas Hicks will continue to just keep throwing the ball exceptionally well and not disappoint at all. Unfortunately, Corey Weston could not hold his block for long enough to try and make something happen right there. And yeah, I don't really know what to expect out of this team right here. And this one looked like it was tipped. It'll be 3rd and 9. And a tough situation here. We'll try to get some points somehow. Jahan Dotson in the middle of the field might be my go-to. It is, and it's just lobbed straight into Kyle Duggar right there. And this is why he's a backup quarterback, because we might see some moments like that. I'm bummed. Obviously, we were just hyping him up like the most we could and everything like that, and he's still great. But a little bit is on me in that situation as well, though. And oh my goodness gracious, Kareem Hunt is a beast. Yeah, obviously you don't like to see an interception like that. That sucks. Makes it really easy on this New England offense here. But we're going to try to make it hard for them to score. And Christian Harris will try to do just that. Tim Mooney will try to get him there as well, but couldn't quite. Christian Harris was in there early. That one could have easily gone for a touchdown if Christian Harris wasn't there, but obviously it didn't. So good news for us. And finding a wide open Damian Harris. Hopefully this isn't a start of a comeback that we would like to see. It's a booth review. Hopefully it's no good, but most likely will stand. It will stand, and they'll be at 14. It looks like they'll go for 2, and we'll have to try to contain this team here. It's been rough. It's been tough, but let's see if we can make the play when we need to. And Derek Stingley Jr. gets dusted by Mike Evans. Shouldn't have played man right there. Needed to play zone. And just like that, it's an 8-point game. Obviously, still trust the arm of the almighty Lucas Hicks. Of course, we still have to. I mean, you can't make that many good throws and then just discard because of one bad one. I don't think that is fair whatsoever. So we'll try to get this one here to Devin Duvernay trying to make a good play after the catch, and does do so. Go ahead and try to give a handoff here to Jahan Dotson. Strange play call, I know, but I mean, look at what he does with it. Goes up, gets a rush, 9 yards. Jahan Dotson's kind of a do-it-all workhorse right now for us, and he's been solid in the role that he's been playing right now. Has, I think, a lot of yards, over 120. Gaping hole for Dameon Pierce, just runs right through it for a steady amount of yards right there. And that's what happens when you have a superstar development center. That is just really good stuff there. And we won't be able to get anything here. I think that we'll just throw this one out and away. I do have intentional grounding off, so that one will not count. But yeah, Lucas Hicks, what else can I really say about him? He's an absolute stud, but we got to keep running the ball. As much as we want to keep getting yards, we also want to keep this clock moving. And that one right there won't help much, but only 6 yards we need. And we can definitely utilize James Cook in this sort of situation. Gets out, gets in front of his blocker, or his blocker's got in front of him. Luckily, chased down after that first down instead of just right then and there. I would want Nico Collins on the streak other than Devin Duvernay. But we'll give a chance to Jahan Dotson, as I feel like we needed that right there. That could have been awesome. Nico Collins playing out in press coverage as well. He is tired, though, so I don't see him going to really make a play. But, I mean, whoever will here. And it'll just be Trey McBride on the sideline trying to get right there. Couldn't quite stay with him. We'll go empty verticals and try to run underneath this defense. Right here, we'll also have James Cook out there. And I'm curious what this defense will look like. I mean, all things considered, I think that we just had to lob something up somewhere. And I think that we'll take our 3 points right here, making it an 11-point game. And I just think that that'd be the easiest way to go about things. So this one is up, and this one is good. Cade York will drill it. 27-16. And we'll give the New England Patriots a chance. And yeah, Mac Jones has really turned it around since the second half. And Alvin Lazard has that one play to the house, and that's pretty much it. They did just switch formations. Could see a run right here. Just keep our eyes on the lookout right here, and we'll get the pressure in immediately. Trying to make something happen. Nothing happens at all, though. So Hunter Henry will be stopped. We will try to blitz the quarterback. I will give you that right there. That side of information will be well duly noted, and this is why. Christian Harris in the backfield immediately, making a negative 4-yard little attempt right there. So, This is why we have guys like Kevin Waddle and Christian Harris on the inside, is just because that they're too important to lose. And that one right there is just a great high point throw to a taller guy in Hunter Henry that wasn't well covered. So we'll see what we can do here. The run game right here could be scary if they decide to run the ball. They don't. And it'll be Christian Harris snagging another interception. It'll be 5 for Mac Jones, and Christian Harris might have the chance to take this one all the way to the house. We'll take this one in. And Christian Harris, he can make another thumbnail too. I don't care. He's a stud. Trayvon Diggs, 2 interceptions. Trayvon Diggs, 3 interceptions. Christian Harris has 2. And yeah, just like that, it's an 18-point game. And we'll try to keep on getting pressure on Mac Jones here, as it just seems to work. Jeff Okudah will be the one to bring down the receiver there after the quick completion. And I don't mind the defense that we're playing. It's a little bit better than we've seen recently. So, I mean, can someone make a play? And, yeah, I mean, someone needs to go make a play on that. That is ridiculous that Mac Jones has that much time in the pocket. And that's what I'm talking about. We just don't have pressure on the quarterback. I think another elite edge player could do that for us, for sure. Eric Thompson, the rookie safety, coming down and actually making that play. Very solid play by him. He has been quite, quiet, which is good as a safety, if you're covering the right guys and not really allowing much. But I haven't been paying close attention to that. But I think he's played a little bit better than Verone McKinley. Hasn't been quite as involved, but has played better, in my opinion. So we'll see him right here, actually, down in the flat. And Max Warwick will get outside. Luckily, I accidentally switched onto him. And we'll make it a hard, tough 3rd and 8 right here. And we'll try to see this team come back and try to make an effort to get this first down, as it'll be not unlikely, but it is unlikely that they get it there. But after the whole middle of that play, I could tell it was quite unlike, their chances. I didn't like their chances at all. So we'll try to play a little bit better defense right here. Probably Tyquan Thornton is who I want to play the defense on. And Derek Stingley Jr., what the... Dude, I can't be asked. This game it's so predetermined. Every game that you play is predetermined. The first quarter is kind of iffy. But after that, it's so predetermined. If you're winning the CPU against the CPU, you don't win against the CPU. It's just so hard to keep up with them. They block really well when they need to. They get crazy dumb-ass catches when they need to. As I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you guys. Christian Harris into the backfield immediately. Nobody else can really come and fill that gap. So, that sucks. But we'll have a chance now. We led by 18 at one point in this game just 2 seconds ago, and now we'll only be up by another 11. We want to keep this clock moving, and there's no better way to do that than successfully running the ball to Dameon Pierce, who will go for 12 right there. 12 rushes, 82 yards, and a touchdown. That is just a Dameon Pierce type game. We've seen constantly, game after game like that from, our guys. And shoot, I did not know that they were playing man coverage that close. I had already predetermined where I was going with that one. We haven't seen James Cook in after a while, and that just didn't seem right there. Somehow everyone knew I was going up the middle instead of it looked wide open to me at least. But yeah, we'll talk about James Cook here, and yeah, maybe would have run a screenplay, but James Cook, break a tackle, buddy. This is going to be sketchy right here, but we're going to go for it. We're going to call a screenplay. And rightfully so, it looks like James Cook will get out, make a play. And that is just the quick strike ability of this team. We ran in hurry up, and we just made a good play. So that's all I can really tell you guys about that play right there. I need someone else other than Jahan Dotson to run the ball, but unfortunately that will not be the case. And we'll get... Oh my god, so that just doesn't work if I wait. Or if I just throw it immediately. That just gets tipped every time, I guess. So, yeah, James Cook will be in on this play right here. Try to use his explosive speed to get up the field. And Corey Weston with a great block and get up the field. James Cook will do. I am Yoda now. So, Yoda I am now. Yeah, it's just been a good game from everybody on this team, for sure. And, obviously still look to keep on going. Dameon Pierce close to 100 yards. He's isolating in, and this is the sort of roles I want to play. These running backs I wanted to play. Dameon Pierce kind of the workhorse. James Cook kind of getting catches out of the backfield, screens and whatnot, and passes like that, trying to get out for just a little bit of yards at a time. Playing the Isaiah Pacheco that we used to know. Right, Isaiah Pacheco was awesome, and his time here, unfortunately, traded away. And, I mean, I don't see why I don't just lob this one up to Nico Collins, who then goes out of bounds. But it's all good. It's all fun and games right here. I would like a screen to Dameon Pierce. That would be cool. And somehow tripped up. We are in field goal range. This one will make it 14-point game. I think that we'll go ahead and just try to drill in another field goal here with Cade York. This one is not going to be close. It's going to be straight down the middle again. And, yeah, Cade York's been an active man today. So this Patriots team will come on. It'll be a 14-point game. And Bobby Biddle, the second-year goon. Second-year goon. Bobby Biddle bring this one in for a pick six in Mac Jones' 6th interception. Almost totaling Eric Walker's season total coming into this game. Obviously, not even close coming out of this game, but I can't believe it. We are seeing some great stuff here from this defense, also seeing some really bad stuff. But to see shines of good stuff is good, especially from guys like Bobby Biddle. Making that play, inside leverage, seeing that he understands, is good to see. This recording has been going on for a long minute now. And I'm pretty sure that the game, I mean, it's not close anymore. We're up by 21. It's a 3-possession game. We're going to have to try to keep this one in check here. But, I mean, it's pretty much worthless at this point to, even get a stop. As long as we can keep the clock moving, then we have a chance to win. But other than that, I mean, listen, say we get into a game against Patrick Mahomes and we don't get the 6 interceptions, we are so screwed. We are so done. I don't think you guys understand. It's like, look at those numbers, and imagine he didn't throw 6. Imagine they didn't have 6 turnovers. Imagine that. We'd be getting killed right now. Not exactly killed, but like maybe put up 20-something points. Maybe we might have 28, and they might have like 56 if they don't throw all of those right there. So, Stingley is going to try to make a play on that one. Jeff Okudah just kind of gets burnt by whoever the hell that dude is, the auto-generated guy. But yeah, I mean, they've thrown the ball at will when they're not intercepted. They've thrown it well on this defense for sure. And oh my God, what was that? Give me C.J. Gardner-Johnson right there, Eric Thompson, in for the hit right there. But let's see here who can make a play and where and when. And that one will actually be Don Reedy making that play right there. And I don't want Don Reedy in coverage anymore. And Christian Harris going to try to get there. But who got there instead? It's Max Warwick, the pass-rushing defensive tackle, who's been very good for us. And why is he wide open? Trayvon Diggs and Bobby Biddle. I'm guessing it's on Bobby Biddle because a high overall player like Trayvon Diggs doesn't just do that. So it's whatever, but still a touchdown given up. They tried the onside, couldn't quite get it. So instead, we're going to try to run the rest of this clock out. I can't actually mention, I never actually mentioned how tall Lucas Hicks is in that pocket. He looks huge. They'll call their first time out. It's still a 2-score game. I don't think that they have a chance, but they might think that they have a chance. They just don't have a chance. So I hate to break up their hopes and everything. But we're going to try to go for 100 on the ground here with Dameon Pierce, and that will do it right there easily. I'm almost sure of it. He's at probably 104 yards now, 107, somewhere in that zone right there. But we have been exceptional, especially with Lucas Hicks under center. Has been an absolute stud player for us. Way better than Eric Walker was, for sure, in his time here. But it seems like the wide receivers just kind of get open for Lucas Hicks. I kid you not. So, we're in a weird situation, for sure. Especially with our backup doing that good. But it's kind of like the Taylor Heineke story. But it's not, because Carson Wentz is no rookie. But I hate to take snaps away from the rookie. Obviously, you never like doing that, but it had to happen. It's game over. 19 rushes, 118 yards, and a touchdown. Game over. DHH Wise comes in, makes that last play, but this one's over. It's been over. It's been good. It's a really good game from a lot of people played. So Jahan Dotson especially, he got open a lot today. True wide receiver one. Easily, you can tell that he looked up for it immediately. Had that great touchdown throw and catch. It's just who makes the thumbnail. I'm like, I don't know. You guys tell me down below who you think should make the thumbnail, and I'll have to, take your guys' votes or whatever. But yeah, tell me down in the comments who you think should make the thumbnail, and obviously yours already know who made the thumbnail, and I think it'll be that guy right there. Lucas Hicks might have a chance to make it, but we'll go ahead and use player stats right here, and kind of fell off towards the end there, but Lucas Hicks for his first 16 attempts was phenomenal, but other than that, kind of just played a support conservative role, and Eric Walker was no bueno. These two right here were good. Dameon Pierce was exceptional on the ground. Didn't quite want him to get like 20 carries a game this season. I was thinking he'd be more of like a 14 carries guy, like maximum. But yeah, this is the production I want out of James Cook right here. 9 receptions, 77 yards as our receiving back. It just needs to happen more. 8.5 per. I mean, as long as he's getting those yards. He went over 100 scrimmage for sure. Passing, receiving, he went for 77, and then rushing went for 38. That is good. That is really good. And Jahan Dotson next up. 4 catches, 130. Nico Collins even being used pretty well there. Dameon Pierce was fine. Justin Ross was okay. Devin Duvernay and Trey McBride on their opportunities was good. But defensively, tackles, Christian Harris, Jeff Okudah made a lot. But Christian Harris was quite the player. 2 interceptions, 2 TFLs, 8 total tackles. 6 of them were solo. But looking at interceptions again, oh, that's right. Bobby Biddle had a pick 6. Trayvon Diggs had 3 of them things. A TFL as well. So very solid players on our team, but we still saw a lot of holes in this defense. And yeah, we end up with 13 staff points after that, and a lot of good upgrades right here. One of them is actually Jahan Dotson and what he can do. And I think that we want to get his short route running up. I'm not sure exactly what gets that. It's the slot archetype right here. He doesn't actually play slot though, so he plays boundary, but gets +2 catching traffic, and short route. Exactly what we needed right there. He's going to be a stud for us for a while. I can feel it. And then, yeah, I mean, Jeff Okudah plays in the slot. His zone coverage needs to go up anyways. It'll be a 77 overall in literally everything, making him a 78 overall, +2 zone, +1 press, +2 play rec. So he's only getting better as well. Kirk Lott here, 77 run block, 84 pass block is crazy. But I think that we can look to get his run blocking up a little bit more than what they are. Just seems to be a solid pick that we got. He's a second-year guy, one of the first rookies, I think maybe the first rookie that we ever drafted in this franchise. So very good stuff from our guys this game. I can't believe what we've seen, but I'm sure that we're going to have some sort of I don't know if we're going to have a breakout challenge exactly, but I'm sure that there'll be something to discuss, or a player of the week, perhaps something like that. A side quest, breakout wide receiver, running back as well. And then, so yeah, we'll have 2 major things to look at, and also have a weekly award. I'm guessing, it's actually Christian Harris. I was guessing it is for Trayvon Diggs, but no, it is Christian Harris with his 8 tackles, a touchdown, 2 interceptions. I'd have easily taken Trayvon Diggs' performance over that, but whatever. Then we also get to choose our scouting national focus, and then we also get to negotiate with some players, and then next week is trade deadline, so we better watch out for that. And if you guys want to watch out for that, make sure to leave a like on the video. It helps out so much with the algorithm and everything, and I'm happy that I've finally grown this channel. People are starting to watch like crazy. It is crazy to see everything going up and up and up. And I have a lot of fun videos coming out for you guys, and I've got a lot of fun ideas. I keep coming up with new and more every single night, so I appreciate every single one of you, especially if you're watching till now. That is crazy. And I'll see you guys next time.